What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So we're getting settled into the new home. We're super excited. As you can probably hear, I am super sick, bronchitis, pneumonia, some shit like that. Anyways, one of the big things we needed to do was figure out how to remount and get our antenna for our helium miner set up for success. As you can see from here, this is not set up for success. We were making somewhere in the range of 10 times that at the other house. So today we're just going to kind of go through what we did, what our strategy was, and hopefully, again, we just did this today. So I tried to do this project earlier. I allude to it a little bit later in the video, but I didn't mount it the most intelligent way possible, and it unmounted itself from my roof fairly quickly. So it got a little windy, and that was that. So what I ended up doing, I looked into a lot of different options, and I was like, oh, PVC. Well, it turns out PVC pipe that you use for plumbing is not rated for UV, and UV will apparently turn it to complete dust after a couple months or years or however long. But if you go this route and get the PVC conduit, the Schedule 40, it is rated for being outside. Is it 100% stiff? No, but it's super stiff, so it should be fine, hopefully. So we ended up getting 10 feet of that. I'm pretty sure we got this exact piece. It might have been slightly larger diameter, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Might have been this one. But either way, so once we had that, that's kind of what the antenna was going to get mounted to. And then once the antenna gets mounted to that, then we are going to mount that. So we use these kind of little U-clips, with the idea being that the pole would go through right here, and we would end up with something very, very nice. My wife is a big fan of Craig screws. If you're not familiar with Craig screws, they're these really cool, like, self-tapping screws. We did go with the 2.5-inch blue ones. Reason being, we were doing this outside. We did want, like, corrosion and weather resistance. These screws are fucking crazy. Like, they are amazing. They're totally worth getting. That said, they do have a square end on them, so please do be careful when you do that. The last modification that we made to that pole, it's kind of tough to see from here, but we did end up cutting. So initially I had not done this. I had not put a hole here, but I did end up cutting a hole out there so that the wire was not exposed. And then you can see with that clamping mechanism up top, at some point I'll probably go back through with washers and the little split washers and put those up there. But that is how the pole, that's the top of the chimney, and then the pole extends this way. I'm going to cut over a video of my wife and I doing some cutting because that was pretty fucking cool. And we're back. Next thing I want to show you is kind of what ended up happening, what it looked like. So U-bolt, this is 2x4 cut. You saw us cut. Craig screws go in there. These are actually technically deck ties is what they're called. I ended up overlapping them and drilling them through. These are 2.5-inch Craig screws, so the Craig screw was thick enough to get through the 2x4, and then after the 2x4 it also got into the wall itself. So those screws are super cool. I really, really love those. So that's kind of what it ended up looking like. You can buy these antenna mounts on Amazon. I am not a patient man, so I just kind of jerry-rigged it. Hopefully it does not bite me in the ass. As you can see, me and my beautiful daughter, on top of the roof. She really wanted to come up there with me. And I will show you guys a little short clip of that right here. Alright, so we're up here on the new roof mounting the new antenna. A little bit crazier neighborhood.
And me.
And my daughter's up here. She's crazy. Quite a few more trees up here, so excited to get this thing mounted. I tried mounting it the other day, kind of did a half-assed job and fell off the roof, so trying again. I'll show you the absolutely stunning view of up here. This is the new view that we have. Quite a few trees, quite a bit of obstruction.
And me.
And Charlotte. And then down there's the lake. I've heard the lake helps magnify signal, so hopefully that gives us a little boost. But yeah, this is our new neighborhood. We are super excited to be here. We absolutely love it here. So
You need to post that online.
there is that antenna. We'll probably pull that up just a little bit more that way fairly soon. I just wanted to make sure we had enough cable and all that good stuff. We're back. So listen, the goal was to get that thing as high as humanly possible. You know, what we're earning now doesn't really make a lot of sense to keep going. I mean, I'm not gonna 71 cents a day is $200 a year. That's not worth my time and energy and whatever else. That said, getting it up a few feet could potentially help, so we will see. This map is actually slightly off, as my location is like right here-ish. Somewhere right there. Actually, probably like right here. So I'm hoping, I have the antenna facing this way. I'm hoping that this little lake right here benefits us in some capacity. I do think it will. They say that travels really far across water, so hopefully we can do some skipping and some hopping across this little lake right here. So I am excited to see what happens. It was a fun project. More than anything, it allowed me to kind of work on something new, do something a little different, expand my skill set, bust my hands up, spend some time with my daughter. So it was fun. It was exciting. I'm glad I did it. We'll do a follow-up video to this just to kind of see, was it worth it? Did it make any sense for me to climb on my roof? Was it dumb to go spend another $100 on shit for this? Probably. Yes, probably. But either way, I enjoyed doing it. It was fun. It gave me a project in my off day. So if you guys like the video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. This is Dugan Squared, signing off.